Barbie shatters, can't you see? Silver comes on his knee. Comes on your merry. George! Oh, I need you. George! George!
Hello, everybody.
I heard you come by. Come to see me. What with you going away today?
Yes, Paul, I've come to say goodbye. Who are you missing?
Miss you? Oh, George, what with all we've seen in this house? How long is it now we've been friends? 8, 9 years?
Yes, I remember when I first saw you. You were in the kitchen helping with the laundry. You were so tiny.
I was only 10, and I was quite frightened being in this big house. It was the first time I'd been out to work. I remember when you saw me with that huge basket of washing, you were kind and you came over to help me with it.
Yes, it was really bigger than you were.
I knew from that day I had a friend here, George. It meant a lot to me.
It meant a lot to me too, Paul. What with working with them for the Molyneux and living here, and being told what to do all the time. It was good to have a friend, an ally.
But all that's gone now, George. The day you started your apprenticeship, things started to change for you.
Yes, but remember when I first started my apprentice, Paul? I told you what the plan was then. I was to train to be a proper, well-paid trade, so I could stand on my own 2 feet, not have to rely on the family for everything. You must have realised by then that I would probably leave this house once I'd finished.
Yes, George, but I didn't realise it would mean you'd leave Wolverhampton for another town miles away.
Nottingham. It can't be helped, Paul. That's all part of Mr. Molyneux's plan for me. To start a new life. In a new city. It's so exciting!
Exciting for you, not for me. I'll be left here in Wolverhampton working hard like always. You'll be off meeting new people, making new friends.
I'm sorry, Paul, I didn't mean to be selfish. But you need to be brave. Look, I shall come back and see you sometime. When I've made lots of money and I'm older.
No, you won't. Nottingham's too far away, the roads are bad, and you'll be too busy chasing pretty women to ask to marry.
A wife visit already? I haven't even got to Nottingham and already you've married me after some strange woman. Look, I tell you what, when I have my first child, I shall bring it here to be baptised. Instead of Peter's church where I was baptised. Would you like that?
Yes. Yes, I would. But it won't happen. You'll go to Nottingham and forget all about your old friend, Polly Povey.
Come on, Polly. You need to be brave, like I said. What are you, 18, 19 now? You could be married. You're certainly old enough to start courting. I think you should find yourself a nice, young Wolverhampton lad.
Maybe you're right.
Well, Paul?
George, you were brave, weren't you? All those years ago, when you came from Africa, when you were little.
Yes, I suppose I was.
Tell me about it again, George. I love hearing that story.
It's not a story. It's true, and it happened. To me, a real person. It's not some silly fairy tale.
Yes, George. I know that it's real. I know that because of the things you told me. Go on, tell me what you know about yourself. I expect this time before the stagecoach comes.
Okay, very well. I shall start at the beginning. I was only 3 when I was taken from my family in Sierra Leone.
You said that's in Africa, didn't you?
Yes, Paul, West Africa. Although it's been so long, it doesn't bother me anymore, really.
How do you know you were 3 when you were taken?
I don't know. I think it's because Mr. Molyneux told me so. What I do know, because it's written down here on this piece of paper, is that I was baptised here, in Wolverhampton, at St. Peter's Church, March 31st, 1766. George John Scipio, surnamed Africanus, a Negro boy of Benjamin Molyneux.
Of Benjamin Molyneux? That means he owned you, doesn't it? When you were baptised, you weren't his surname, you hadn't been adopted by him.
Oh no, the baptism record says surnamed Africanus, not Molyneux. Mr. Molyneux called me that because he didn't know my proper name from Sierra Leone. strange question. What do you mean? What's it like being you?
Not much fun today.
You want to know what it's like being me? Well, it is rather strange, but I'm used to it, of course.
You mean not knowing about your parents? And not knowing what the people who thought you were really feel about you?
Yes, it's difficult knowing my place in this world. Am I a slave? No, because the law has changed. Am I a servant? Well, yes, because Mr. Molyneux made me put here. You see, Paul, I can prove it, because I've got it written down here with all the records. I've copied them all out. I'm going to take them with me as a keepsake. I agreed to give Hunt 21 shillings to learn Scipio to dress hair. 10 and 6 already paid, and the remaining 10 and 6 when he has learned sufficiently. And it is dated 1770. I was only 7. I didn't like hairdressing. I preferred brass foundry much more. Besides, you can earn a lot more money, and it's an important trade.
Where did you get that, George?
I told you I copied it down. I don't know much about me, so I treasure every little piece of information I have.
Yes, but before you copied it, where did you find it?
I copied it out of Mr. Molyneux's memorandum.
Where did you get that? It's private, isn't it? You didn't steal it, did you?
No. He left it about the house one day. It's full of stuff about his horses and his dogs. And his father giving him money. Lucky man.
So, you know you came from Africa, you know you're baptised at St. Peter's Church, and you know you taught hairdressing. What else do you know?
Well, for about 9 years I lived in the servants' rooms of the house. And the Molyneux gave me a very smart uniform to wear.
Do you still have it?
No, I grew out of it. It's in the picture by the stairs. Have you not noticed it?
Did you have a velvet collar? And did you have little bows on the breeches on the knees?
No, I did not. You should have a good look at it sometime. It shows me and Mr. Molyneux hunting. When I was a bit younger. I'm wearing my uniform, and Mr. Molyneux has a fancy shotgun. And you can see his house in St. Peter's Church.
What sort of thing did he hunt? Deer and things?
No, nothing that big. Rabbits and pigeons, mainly. The house was in the countryside then. And as I grew, Wolverhampton did too. It got bigger and bigger and closer to the house.
You've been here with the Molyneux a long time, haven't you?
18 years.
Will you miss them?
I'm not sure. Remember, it's been 7 years since I started my apprentice, and I haven't seen much of the family. Or you. I've been too busy working in the brass foundry.
Will the Molyneux good to you, George?
I suppose so, in their own way. It's difficult, knowing that I wasn't part of their family.
What do you mean?
Well, one minute Mrs. Molyneux was making a fuss of me, saying out of pants, in other words. And the next I would be getting cuffed around the ear and told to do something useful for my keep. They could have thrown me out on the street at any time. But they looked after me. Made sure I could read and write for one thing.
So, if you do get married in Nottingham, you'll be able to sign your name on the marriage register and not have to use a cross like I have to.
Oh, poor Polly, I forgot. You can't read, can you?
All right. It'll have to be Polly Povey her mark for me. You see, I didn't go to school because I've got 6 brothers and sisters at home. And, well, as soon as I was 10, I got sent to do the laundry. And now I live and work here, so I can send money home for my brothers and sisters.
What about your father?
Well, since the accident at his colliery, Dad hasn't been able to work. What is it, George? Are the family back? Oh, I must get on. Mrs. Molyneux, I've got to wait.
No, Polly, it's just the man came round with my new trunk. Mr. Molyneux brought me one for the journey. And the coach is going to stop here, especially to pick him and me up and take us to Nottingham.
Oh, Miss Wren's going with you. Goodness, why is that? Is he keeping an eye on you?
No. It's to introduce me to friends of his. I'll be a stranger in a new city. People need to know who I am and what I'm like. He can say I am honest and trustworthy, and recommend me to an employer.
But what job will you do? How will you earn your living?
Why, bar scoundrel, silly. I've just finished my apprenticeship, remember? Mr. Molyneux's talked about giving me money to start my own business. But I need to work for someone else first, so I can save and put towards my own firm. I can't see me having much time for marriage. Holly?
Oh, me. If I got married, I'd have to live outside this house and I wouldn't get my food and keep. I'd probably be poorer if I married than if I stayed single.
Oh, come on, Holly. There must be someone who's caught your eye. A good-looking chap, with a well-paid trade behind him, perhaps. Done an apprenticeship like me.
Well, there might be one.
Go on. Who is he?
He works in the gun rod trade. It's so well paid because it's really skilled. 50 guineas for one pair of gun rods those London gentlemen pay. I earn 3 guineas a year.
Does he want to become his own master like me and run his own business?
I don't know. I've only spoken a few words to him so far. And I met him in church last Sunday. After you and I had our usual little chat, he came over, asked me to take a stroll with him on High Green.
And did you go walking with him?
Well, yes, but only for a few moments before Mistress called me back here to the house. She was very vexed with me.
And what did she say?
She said that her husband didn't pay my wages for me to go gallivanting about in public with a young man. So I said, but it's Sunday. I should have some time on my own.
Good for you. And what did Mrs. M say to that?
She said that I was a wicked, ungrateful little minx. And she was too young to go courting anyway.
Well, that's not true.
And she said if I wanted to continue living in her house, I'd have to behave myself in future.
Anything else, you little minx?
She did say, however, he was a very bonny, well-dressed young man, and what was his name?
And what is his name?
Mr. Mills, Bobby Mills, like in the song Bobby Shafter.
Now, this is new to me. Perhaps you won't be alone after all.
Oh, George, the family are back. I must get on or I'll get scolded.
No, Polly, it's just Mr. Molyneux come to get me on the coach. Wait a second. I think we should say goodbye properly.
Oh, George, I do wish you lived in Nottingham.
There, Paul, don't cry. May God